Hey guys, it's Friday with the Breakfast Club. I'm Wayne Watley. I want to talk a little bit about why I became a vegan. Um, I've been a vegan for over 2 years now. I went vegan probably towards the middle to end of January of 2014. It started when I was a pastor. Um, I we were the whole church was fasting something, and I decided I was going to fast from solid foods. And so I had a juicer. And so I'd go to the produce section, buy a bunch of fruits and veggies, bring them home, and I would juice them. And I was doing this for a while. And so I was looking on YouTube actually at juicing recipes, and I came across some raw vegans and fruitarians. And I started looking at some of their stuff, and somehow I came across a video by a guy named Gary Yourofsky. I will link the video in the description. It's called The Best Speech Ever or something like that. And he just started talking about, um, you know, a lot of different aspects of why it's important to be vegan. For one thing, um, you can get all your nutrients from being a vegan. I always wondered how they got their protein and all this stuff. Um, and I can answer more questions about that if anybody has any. I know people don't think that vegans get all their nutrients. The truth of the matter is, all these years of me eating a standard American diet, of course, it made me obese, and I was not getting a lot of nutrients. I'm healthier now than I was then. Um, and he was just talking about that, the health aspects. Also, he's really big time. He's an activist for the for the animals. That it's cruel, and it's being a vegan is the least cruel and the most compassionate lifestyle you can live. I know that maybe upsets people, and I'm not trying to say I'm morally superior, because I believe most people are not. Most people fancy themselves as compassionate and good people, and it's cognitive dissonance. We're brainwashed into a society that says, that we have to eat meat, when scientifically humans don't have to eat meat. In fact, there's some things. Our teeth are not really. We can't rip into flesh. We can't even catch most prey. Like if we wanted to go out and catch something and eat it, well, we wouldn't be able to really bite into and tear its flesh apart with our teeth, for one, if we did catch it. And another thing, we wouldn't really be able to digest it very well eating it like that. And another thing, we're not naturally even interested in that. That's actually, when you think about it, you probably get grossed out if you think about going out and catching a squirrel, picking it up and just biting into it like you would an apple off a tree. And so and the way we digest food, we have long intestines, and carnivores and omnivores don't. Um, it's just we're not naturally omnivores, but because of our intelligence, we can survive in any situation. Because of our intelligence, we decided that it's okay to perpetually drink cow's milk, something that's made for a baby cow. And look, I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just saying these are thoughts that came to my mind. But there's a cognitive dissonance. None of us think that we love, a lot of us love animals. We have pets, but then we'll have someone's rib cage on our plate and then dip it in barbecue sauce. There's a cognitive dissonance. We don't connect it up here, I don't think. I know I didn't. I love animals. I really do. And I think it is the most compassionate way. Of course, no matter what you do, there's going to be destruction. But right now, a lot of the crops we plant are not even for us, they're for the things we're eating. We'd be able to feed more people around the world. We're contributing to global warming by farming these animals, all the methane. I mean, there's this overwhelming evidence on why one day it may not even be a choice that the world will go vegan. And look, I'm just saying, I'm the type, I love meat. I love to eat bacon, sausage, burgers. Oh man, hamburger's my favorite food. And it's not that I quit liking that, but I mean, there are vegan options. And some of them are crap, and some of them are really good. And I have found all the good ones. I guess I'm just saying, I went vegan originally on a diet, on a fast, and then I really looked more into it and saw that because of the way I am in the rest of my life, being a pacifist and not for violence, that I wanted to contribute to as little violence as possible, and not just towards human animals, but also the non-human animals. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Have you ever thought about being vegan? Or were you ever at one time vegetarian or vegan? Another question I have for you is, I've noticed this. There's a lot of people, surprisingly, that are completely anti being vegan, which to me doesn't make sense. But if you know why, or if you're one of those, I'd love to hear from you. All right, up next is Josh with ZZZ Giant Awake. Talk to you guys later.